I would like to present to you a particular incident that took place in the life of Don Bosco. In the year 1850, there was a heretical group called Waldensians. They are against the Catholic Church, trying to promote their own ideas through writings, and they are not able to accept the sacraments of the Catholic Church, and they started denying that and spreading a kind of a false news against the Catholic Church. And therefore, at that time, Don Bosco was writing in a magazine called El Ecore Catholic magazine against these people, this heretical group called the Waldensians. So these Waldensians, one day, two members from this particular group, going and meeting Don Bosco in his office and trying to tell him to stop writing all these things. And also they threatened him so that Don Bosco would not write again about the Catholic Church in that particular magazine. But Don Bosco was very cool. He was trying to tell them the truth about the Catholic Church, and that we all need to follow the teachings and the traditions of the Catholic Church. And he did not react to them in any way, though they were angry at him and trying to threaten him and tell him to stop all this. But Don Bosco was very cool and smiling at them and telling them, this is not the way to threaten me, but try to follow the teachings of the Catholic Church. And then he sends them away without any problem. Again, these people, they would not stop with this. Again, they try to find a ways and means to threaten Don Bosco. So one day there was a call from these people saying that there was a woman who is suffering from sickness and is about to die. And they also tell that she is there in a particular place, and Don Bosco was called to go and administer the sacrament of reconciliation to this particular woman. And Don Bosco knew that what they are going to do, and to protect himself, he calls 4 youngsters by name Arnard, Ribalti, Busatti and Charuti. He took these youngsters with him to that particular place, and while moving up the stairs, he is telling those 2 youngsters to remain down there, and he takes another 2 youngsters with him to the room. Once he enters the room and he sees that the woman was all right, and then immediately that he understood that they are going to attack him. And as he was thinking, it just happened and they tried to attack him, and immediately Don Bosco wanted to get away from there. He takes the chair from there and trying to escape from that particular place, from that room. While escaping, he is getting hurt with a nail that is there, and it really hurts him on his hand, and Don Bosco was already bleeding. And therefore, then he manages and escaped from there and reaches his place. Then he tells those youngsters, all that happened here you should not tell others, and also he teaches them the need of forgiving others. Even though people were against us, they try to attack us, they are hurting us, offending us, but we still, like Jesus Christ, we need to forgive them, and teach us that particular value of forgiving others. And therefore, after hearing this incident, and as we listen to this, let us pray to Don Bosco, that Don Bosco may intercede for us to Jesus, that Jesus may give us that mindset and the heart to forgive others, especially those who are offending us, those who are hurting us. Still, we need to have that particular desire and the interest to forgive others. Let us pray for this grace through the intercession of Don Bosco. St. John Bosco, pray for us.